it's me Morgan, and if you guys haven't already heard in my other video, we go back to school August 10th. And I know I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited and stuff, but I really am excited. But you know, the next week I'm going to be like, okay, I want summer. So, I got like a bunch of requests to do like a back to school tips type video, and I'm just going to talk about back to school, so here we go. Okay, so first thing is schedules. We get our schedules this Friday. We go and get them, like pick them up at school, or we can get them online, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really hope I get classes with my friends because I hate not having classes with my friends. It's like a total drag. Okay, so one of the first things I want to show you guys is like backpacks in school, like, you know, backpack and like school bags. I chose to quit carrying a backpack because like nobody else carrying a backpack besides guys, so I was like, okay. But if you carry a backpack, that's totally fine. Kids don't at my school though. Okay, so I'm carrying this big bag. I'm gonna carry all my stuff in here. And the number one thing about a bag, you wanna make sure it's got a lot of space in it. You make sure that, you know, like it's got organization pockets. You don't necessarily have to have the pockets, you know, I guess it's kind of personal preference, but I prefer my bags to be big because you don't wanna have to like be carrying around your books, you know. Make sure you have enough room just to fit everything in there. And in my bag right now, I have a pencil pouch. And okay, this is not really a pencil pouch, but it looks like a pencil pouch, doesn't it? I got it from Bath & Body Works and I thought it was just cute. And what I have in here is I got erasers and highlighters and pens and pencils. And I think you should really stock up on pens and pencils because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I always lose mine or I loan them out to people and they never return them. And so yeah, just make sure you have enough pens and pencils because that will probably be a lifesaver when it comes time for like a test or whatever. And I have excess paper in my hot little Hello Kitty thingy. I'm obsessed with Hello Kitty. And also in here, I have a composition notebook. Keep these just in case you need them for a specific class. And they're good to write things down that you don't want to lose because the papers don't fall out that easily. So good to have one of those. And instead of binders this year, I saw something new from this girl's video, and it's like, okay, they're like a substitute kind of binders. And what it is they have 4 little subjects, and you have like folders and places to put index cards and, you know, little index card thingies. And it's got a bunch of college ruled paper, and it has 4 sections, and they're both alike. So I thought those were really neat. And they were pretty, you know, they were a good investment, and I'm hoping they'll work this year. But if they don't work, I have 2 binders in my closet. I would recommend that you clean your school bag out often, just because things can get all piled up and you don't want to like have all that junk and crumpled papers and old pencils and stuff in there. So what I do is like every Sunday, like you know how like you go back to school on Monday, Sunday night I always clean out my bag and just throw old like papers and trash away and put papers and binders where they're supposed to be. And I just find that works for me. You don't have to do it that often. So that's just what I do. That's just what I do. That came out weird. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is studying tips. What I do is to study, like if it's like, if your teacher gives you a study guide, I get note cards, and on the front of the note card I write the question, and on the back I write the answer. And that is a very good thing to do because it gets all the information in your head. But just make sure that you're not memorizing the question, you know, because there's a difference between memorizing the question and actually knowing the information. So make sure you're learning the information, not just memorizing the question, because chances are the same exact questions that are on your study guide aren't going to be on your test. But these are a great thing to do, and you can get like your mom or your sister or your friends to call them out. Like I remember last year, I would always make biology note cards. Well, okay, I did for like the first like 3 tests, then I quit making them. But everybody would be like, okay, let's go over by Morgan, she has no cards. So me and my friends would always study like right before the test because our teacher gave us time to. So this would be a very beneficial thing, and it would really help you learn this stuff faster than having to drag out all your notes. So next thing I want to tell you guys is note taking. Note taking will really help you. Like here's notes that like I had in class, and you guys are probably like, you're such a dork, Morgan, you keep those. But no, I still haven't gone through my old school stuff from last year. But so these are notes of mine. Okay, yeah, okay, they are neat or whatever, and I have them bulleted and stuff. But what I used to do was do my notes like this. And you guys see how I have stuff circled and stuff highlighted. I used to highlight, a teacher got me into doing this. I would highlight the top of the notes so I know those were notes that I took in class. And It really helped me. And then if you underline stuff, you know, it just makes it so much easier to look at your notes and to review them. That way, if you're really not into the whole note card way, then you have your notes to fall back on, and it'll be so much easier to look at your notes. So I really recommend highlighting stuff and underlining stuff and writing really neatly just so you can read it quickly, and then bulleting stuff, because that will really help you out in the long run. You probably don't think it will, but trust me, it will. Also, pay attention in class. I know teachers say that. God, I sound like an annoying teacher, but I know teachers say that. But I've learned this. If you pay attention in class when you're studying, you'll remember, hey, we talked about that in class, you know? And I'm the type of person that will not pay attention in class. I pass notes with friends. I text 24/7. Like I'm always updating on Twitter or MySpace or Facebook. So make sure that you just pay attention in class and do the class activities, and especially do your homework, because doing your homework will help you out so much. Like I think, okay, don't quote me on this, but you know what, even if you do your homework, I think you'll get by in the class. Like, I did that in Spanish. I passed with a 72, okay? Or 71, I can't remember. But, you know, I didn't try in that class whatsoever. Just make sure you try on projects and homework, because then I think you would do really good in that class. So another thing that I would really suggest for you guys are planners. Now I have a bunch of planners. I have like a smaller one that I use this year, then I have a medium-sized one that I use this year, and then I have a large planner I used. The school provides you with a planner, and if you want, you can go buy a different one, but I think the majority of most schools provide you with a planner. I don't like to use our school one because it's ugly, but as you guys can see, I wrote stuff out, and like I put sticky notes in my planner, and you know what I do is I mark stuff off after I've done it. Like I either highlight it or just mark it out with a pen. I usually like to highlight it so I know what I have done so I can see it. But I would really suggest getting a planner because it makes it so much easier to keep your stuff organized. But I'm sorry, I saw this. It said when I have ISS. I hate ISS. ISS is in-school suspension, and I got it for skipping class. Don't skip class. That's another tip. So anyways, for the first day of school, this is what I do. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I wake up super early. Like last year I woke up at like 5:05 in the morning. I don't know why I remember that, but I woke up super early, and then I do my hair and makeup, and then I get on the computer for a little while, and then I just hang out, and then I come fix my makeup again, and I organize my school stuff. And like, it's so weird because when I was younger, I used to organize my school stuff like 50 times before I would go to school. And now like I still reorganize my stuff, trust me. And I just I love going back to school. I don't know, it's like an obsession. Like on YouTube, I love to watch like people showing all their school supplies. I don't know, does anybody else do that? I really like to do that. So this year, I really want to make straight A's and stuff, because I don't know, I really need to make straight A's, and I need to get a scholarship. So if I don't keep my grades up, then there's not going to be a way I can get the scholarship. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on how I'm doing in school or whatever, even if you guys don't want to hear it. But I know that I actually don't mind school. During the summer, I get bored really easily because my mom doesn't let me hang out with my friends that much. Like, because, you know, I'm always like, if I have somebody over, she's like, oh, come on, we just had somebody over. But I really want to start trying this year in school, and I say that every year. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, blah, 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 I will answer it in the comment box, so just feel free to leave me a comment. And I hope everybody has an amazing 2009-2010 school year. And if you want to, post a video response, because I would love to hear just talking about back to school and what you do for back to school. So I'll talk to everybody later. Okay, bye!